How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? My name is TheStarkz, and welcome to a brand new YouTube video. So today, I'm going to be talking about Bethesda's E3 or BE3 2019 showcase, which marks their 5th annual showcase for E3. The event that happens yearly for the most part. That showcases all sorts of different publishers and their games and new IPs and different specs if there's consoles to be announced, like the Xbox, which was announced today, which is the day I'm recording this Sunday. I'm gonna have this Bethesda conference review up before anything else because it's the most recent conference that I've actually watched in full. I apologize to all the other conferences, but I mean I didn't watch EA. And for Xbox, I watched a little bit of it, but I've been working, so there's not much to do about that. However, we're just going to be talking about all the things that were showcased. This is going to be a lengthy video, so hopefully it pays off. However, Doom Eternal was the last game that was shown off, from my understanding, in the conference. And I'm just reading off of this article here from the official Bethesda.net site, and it states, "It's hell on earth and only one person can repel the demonic invasion. The Doomslayer is back to unleash his fury upon the legions of hell with a host of powerful new abilities, weapons, and fearsome demons to put them to work on. Players can also rip and tear with friends online with Doom's Eternal's battle mode, a blend of raw Doom shooter action and cunning strategy. Raise hell this year when Doom Eternal launches this November." So yeah, that seems cool. A lot of people are obviously interested in this. I myself have yet to play a Doom game, to be honest with you, and it seems great. I hope they take a very good narrative approach. I'm not familiar with all of the other previous Doom games, but from my understanding, these type of games are more hash and slacker type of games, which I don't really like, and it's not because it's not fun. I think they're very enjoyable, just like Wolfenstein. But Wolfenstein is a blend of, which I'm going to talk about in a bit, but is a blend of great, fun, interactive gameplay, and addictive sometimes, but with a great complementary story, and I feel like when I see Doom, it's like just quite the opposite, where it's just more emphasis on gameplay, which is totally cool, and that's what games are for. It just, as a person who appreciates narratives and good stories, I would like to see them take a God of War approach with this Doom game, but it doesn't seem like it's going to be that case for this Doom, so I hope they do it for another one. But yeah, that's it for Doom. So as for Fallout 76, a game which I believe released, I think, earlier this year or maybe even last year. I didn't do any research for this. I've yet to play another Fallout game, which is crazy. But they announced some new stuff. So the team at Bethesda Game Studios revealed 2 massive free updates, as well as a free trial week for the full game, which I might be getting. It depends. I have a lot of games that I've been playing. I've been trying to finish Days Gone, which technically I haven't been. I just played it like a week ago, and anyways, I've been trying to get platinum trophies for other games, and I need to play Wolfenstein as well, so the second one, which I still haven't played yet. But nonetheless, it's coming fall, or these new updates are coming fall of 2019. Wastelanders adds human NPCs and a brand new quest line with real choice and consequences as part of the free trial week from June 10th through June 17th. Players will also get a sneak peek at Nuclear Winter, which puts a Fallout spin on the Battle Royale genre concept. Now, this is interesting. I guess this was a complaint that they didn't have NPCs. I was like, when they announced, hey, the game's finally gonna have NPCs, I was like, wow, like, why would you, like, the fact that they didn't have NPCs? But I guess it's not really a fair criticism, because if this is the post-apocalyptic setting, why would there be NPCs to begin with? But people have their strange ways. Perhaps that's the way a lot of the other previous Fallout games have been. People try to do a new direction. People don't appreciate it as much. I personally, I don't get it. I mean, again, it's a post-apocalyptic game. However, the Nuclear Winter Battle Royale game mode looks absolutely very interesting, and I think it very much fits this type of game, which, again, I still haven't played. However, based off of the concept of Fallout, I think it would work very, very well, and the trailer looked very great. So The next game, a more exciting game at that for myself, was actually Ghostwire Tokyo. So Tango Gameworks is stepping into action-adventure with Ghostwire Tokyo. You face off against dangerous spirits and fight to purge Tokyo of evil as you unravel the mystery behind a mass disappearance. So it was actually kind of funny when I was watching this. Some of the stuff looked like it was like an Avengers Endgame ripoff, honestly, but that's a joke, obviously. But no, with all seriousness, though, this game does look very, very interesting. It looks like it'll shape out to be a very, very interesting game, and I think a lot of people will join it because it's a new IP. Bethesda's publishing it, I think Bethesda has a lot of faith in whom they allow to develop their games, and vice versa. So and the fans are obviously going to be there to support it nonetheless. So that was great. Another interesting game was Deathloop. So the team at Arcane Lion, if I'm pronouncing that right, invites us fans to the lawless island of Black Reef in the newly announced Deathloop. With their signature first-person action, you'll be able to approach every situation any way you like as you hunt down targets all over the island. So, I don't know if this is a part of a series. I think it is. However, it looked cool. I only watched the trailer once, which was through the live stream. I wanted to get this review up as quick as possible, so I apologize for that. However, if any of these games do appeal to me, I definitely will making content for them. It's just so many games at this point. Like there's so many different things that I want to talk about, like the new Scavengers game. There's just so much. So I apologize for this being a little rushed, but I want to cover everything. So Commander Keen, an app game. I'm not going to go through much of that. Project Orion was interesting. So ID Software's Chief Technology Officer Robert Duffy and the Director of Publishing at Bethesda Software's James Altman presented Orion at their conference. Orion is technology that enhances a game's engine's performance when streaming from the cloud. Orion enables games to stream with greatly reduced latency and bandwidth, making streaming games accessible to more people in more areas at higher quality. So and it says learn more by visiting a site. So that's cool. I'm not interested. So the next thing was the Elder Scrolls Online Ghostwire, if I'm pronouncing that right. The CGI trailer looked absolutely phenomenal, but I doubt the gameplay looks like that. So Rage 2, just got some new updates with some new cheats, some new weapon expansions, and whatnot. That seems cool. And as another game that I've actually never played. However, Wolfenstein, Youngblood, and Cyberpilot, which is, I love Wolfenstein, by the way. Believe it or not, though, I still haven't played the second one, which is kind of a bummer and ridiculous and embarrassing of me, but I do like the series. So take off this, so you take to the streets of Nazi-occupied Paris as Billy Blazkowicz's twin daughters as they hunt to I just love saying that, as they hunt to find their missing father, which kind of spoils it for me, but hey, whatever. And then hop into a virtual reality with Cyberpilot and take on the role of French residence hacker turning Nazi machines against their mass. Oh, that sounds really neat. I don't have a VR though, but nonetheless, there was also the Elder Scrolls Blades, which is coming to Switch. But I just want to talk about Wolfenstein really quick, just say my opinions. So that sounds really cool. And the reason I say that is because there's two different games coming out for two different, you have one directly for a virtual reality, which, if I'm correct, would probably just release on PlayStation VR, unless there is I think there is another one, like Oculus. No, I mean, there's not a lot of virtual reality platforms. From my understanding, the only really successful one is PlayStation VR, unless I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure there's another one or another two, but nonetheless, that's cool. And Youngblood looked very, very cool. It looks like something I'd be interested in. I just have to play the second one, but overall, I think it was a good conference. I think that they've really, Bethesda has this way of really appreciating and improving upon feedback from their fans, and which is great. It gets me excited for other things. I obviously saw a little bit of Xbox's conference, which was cool too. I might talk about that later, but I know there's a lot tomorrow. There's a lot to cover, but You know, there's there's just, this is a bad, honestly, this is one, the fact that I don't have school this you know, month, and for a while now, and I have more free time on my hands to cover E3 this year. Arguably, I've had such a busy schedule. Plus, tomorrow is one of the worst days because the Raptors is playing, and if they win, they will be the first Eastern Finals, I believe, since over 25 years or something like that. But anyhow, that's it. I think in terms, if I had to grade it, I don't know which one I prefer, doing numbers or letters, but either way, I think I would just give it a solid B, which is, I don't know, an 80, 75, 80. So yeah, that's it for in terms of the conference. And you know, I hope you enjoyed the video. And subscribe if you're new, and like it if you will. Follow me on Twitter because, you know, I always do updates on there. I'm gonna try my best to have something up at least for the Ubisoft conference, although I'm probably going out with some friends. It's such a busy time, honestly. This is the worst period that I've ever had for E3. So it sucks, but hey, that's okay. That's not going to stop me from doing content. But yeah, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. And with that being said, I have been TheStarkz. Peace.